What happens when a veteran game developer finds a forgotten Quake 4 alpha on an old vintage computer hard drive? You get one of the most incredible source code reconstruction projects in retro gaming history. Today, we are diving into Quake for the Awakening, an engine rebuild made possible through raw C++ reverse engineering, retail PDB debugging symbols, and sheer passion for video game preservation.
Creator Justin Marshall, a 16-year game industry veteran known as Ice Cold Duke, stumbled across these files on an Amazon vintage PC purchase during a pivotal moment in his life. The Alpha hard drive contained invaluable PDB files, enabling him to systematically reconstruct the engine binaries into GPL C++ source code. While you still need a copy of Retail Quake 4 to run the assets, this project gives developers full access to the underlying runtime architecture.
At its core, this repository is a masterclass in decompilation and PDB-driven symbol recovery. By matching relative virtual addresses and hex-raise control flow signatures from the retail executable, Justin was able to recreate lost engine subsystems like the BSE particle engine and collision model manager line by line in modern C++.
Let us inspect bse_spawndomains.cpp. Notice the detailed header comments documenting exact RVAs from Quake4.pdb ranging from 0x001B8C00 to 0x001BA45A. The particle engine dispatches spawn behaviors using a lookup table of function pointers like spawnPoint, spawnLinear, spawnSphere, and spawnCylinder. This clean structural setup restores the lost particle math without breaking retail binary compatibility.
Another major technical highlight is the collision model manager. In ID Tech 4 derived engines, collision detection relies heavily on binary space partitioning trees and oriented bounding box intersection tests to maintain high frame rates during complex physics simulations and fast combat gameplay.
In collision_model_contents.cpp, we see the concise point node function walking the BSP tree by checking plane distances. Once a leaf node is found, it iterates over brush references, testing point distances against every plane equation defining the brush volume. If all plane distances are negative, the point is inside the brush, returning its specific content flags. Over in aasbuild.cpp, the codebase implements the area awareness system responsible for AI pathfinding navigation meshes. The code parses procedural BSP nodes from .proc files, subdivides level geometry along gravitational planes, and prepares pathing data so strong AI enemies can navigate complex level geometry seamlessly.
Building this reconstructed engine is surprisingly modern and streamlined thanks to a unified CMake configuration. By executing CMake presets for 32-bit Windows debug builds, developers can generate the complete runtime executable and test unreleased expansion content against retail assets without dealing with legacy Visual Studio project bloat. Projects like Quake for the Awakening showcase the incredible power of open-source preservation and developer grit. If you love classic game engine architecture and low-level C++ engineering, drop a star on Justin's GitHub repository and support his work. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your favorite ID Tech engine below.